Oh no. Oh, I'm live.
Yes, you
Oh,
are.
hello there. So I don't have any cool wizardy intro today. Um, and I can't hear anybody, so I have to take my hat off and switch headphones. But anyway, welcome to our stream of Kids on Brooms. It's Thursday. Uh, I'm coming to you as Magus Supreme, and we are the Superior Adventurers Guild. Let's get into meeting my friends while I switch my headsets.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. My name's Dave. I am a dungeon master by Wednesdays and a kid on a broom by Thursdays. And excited to be here with my friends. I'm playing a character in this game named Colton Sky, who is a prankster of sorts, a youngster, he's reckless, comes from a wealthy family. He's got a familiar named Ocho, this little guy here who likes to hang out on his hat or in his shirt pocket. And yeah, wacky prankster. Oh, that's it.
Good job. Good job. Hey, everybody. I'm Ashley. I am Minnesota Muse 99 on Twitter. And I also play in our Wednesday game as well. So come by on Wednesdays too. Check us out. We have a lot of fun. I might die next week. So there's that.
I was going to say you're playing in our Wednesday game for at least one more week.
At least one more. And then we'll see. So on Thursdays, I am playing Roxana Greenvale. I am a 12-year-old wizard with bright blue hair and thick curly bangs. I have brown eyes and I have hot pink glasses and I have a feral raccoon that I feed pickles.
Don't you have matching outfits?
Yeah, we often do have matching outfits. Like
matching
our
jam
PJs.
jams.
Yeah.
Right. Or our dance outfits. That didn't go how I planned.
As it does.
Does that mean it's my turn?
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kirk, and I am playing Levin Shorttop, the withdrawn bookworm, the quiet one, the one that everyone makes fun of and bullies, except for his friends, his glorious friends, Colton, Roxanne, Max, who isn't here today. He's sick with the magicalitis.
Magicalitis.
Yep. So he has to stay in the dorm room while we party.
Yeah. He's like vomiting colors.
Yeah. Seeing sounds.
Sounds like he just had too much caffeine.
If that were true, I'd see sounds every day.
Right? Yeah.
You mean you don't?
Oh, I taste them though.
That's just a lack of oxygen. You should get your mask checked.
It could just be a lack of air in my environment.
Yeah.
Don't pass out at work, man.
All right. Yeah. Hello. Let's talk about things we have going on the channel. Everyone already mentioned on Wednesdays we have Beyond Saltmarsh. Dave, what do we got on Friday?
This Friday, Eversalt and I are going to, I think, be closing in on the end of our charity stream. We have our Knights and Bikes charity. I'll drop a link in here. Darth Surrealish and Phantom NJ, Travis, also known as Eversalt, myself, we have set out over the last 6 weeks or so to raise $1,500 for the Children's Miracle Network hospital system. It's likely that wherever you are watching out there, that there is a hospital in your neck of the woods that's part of this system. We're working with Extra Life for kids to raise money, and it will go directly to these hospitals to help support the families of children in need of medical attention who don't have the funds to pay for their medical bills. It's an awesome organization. Hey, Travis is here. We are super close. I think we're within $200 of reaching our goal. So if you want to and are able to donate, please click that link, and even a couple of dollars is helpful. Helping us get to the finish line. And I think the game is coming to an end here pretty quick. So it might be, I'm thinking 1 week, maybe 2 more weeks.
Right on.
Yeah, super fun.
Super,
Great game.
super rad.
Nights and bikes. It's such a beautiful story of these two girls, these two friends, and their bikes and their imaginations and trying to save their
supervision.
way of life. And yeah, you don't need supervision when you're 12 years old. You need freedom to roam, and that's what these girls have. It's pretty rad.
And their magical goose.
Yep, Captain Honkers. Friday night, check it out.
Hell yeah.
8 p.m. CST.
It's super fun. Do we have anything else to announce?
No, not yet.
All right. Fair enough. Well, we're changing the things up, which I've mentioned before. So Kirk,
Here we go.
you have prepared a recap for us.
Oh, I have.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Previously on Kids on Brooms. 4 kids went to school, but not just any school. The Bruxton Academy of Arcane Arts. We started off the day with our wake-up routines. Joyful, wondrous peanut butter eating with a raccoon, some TikTok action. Before going to the most boring class in the world, History of Magic, which actually sounds pretty awesome in reality. While there, we did some stuff. We saw some cool, mundane magical items, a coin, a cartoon rabbit, a jar of pickles, which actually was magical, and Bruno and Fred, the buttholiest of buttholes, and their douchery. And guess what?
Levin.
Yeah, we didn't like that guy. Those guys, they're mean. And Roxanne was asked to stay after. She may not remember that, but she was definitely asked by the teacher to stay after, so they could have a brief discussion about the dangers of bottomless pickles. Onward, the classmates went to potions, where it was not a dungeon, it was a glorious, wondrous, magical room with windows, where they learned how to make a salve. Colton wondered whether or not a hedgehog would win in a fight with a raccoon or not.
Mm-hmm.
There was an eruption of magical lights around Levin. Colton definitely did some Bruno intimidation with the attempt to eat a pickle, and also showed that his skill, or no wait, Roxanne and Max showed off their skills and how not to make potions. The teacher may know more about this raccoon than we do, by the way. Is it just a raccoon? Oh my goodness, I wrote so much. I'm trying to just hit the cliff notes. Flibbity dibbity do. Anyways,
Great.
between classes, the Pickle Ninja Warriors started a cult. This part may or may not actually be canon.
Wow.
We went to our final class of the day session, Magic Creatures and How Not to Get Eaten by Them, where we learned about the Farzuth and the Ghost Anteater and a Tamarin. And I think there were some fish or something.
There was the New Jersey Devil.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I think the Tamarin is Max's familiar, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
It was just his familiar.
Max was able to handle a Farzuth. That may or may not be why he's ill today. Who knows? But Colton was actually bit by one, so it's probably not related. Let's see here. There were some pickles on the ground. Then some pickles were stolen by Bruno and Fred, but Colton, being a hero, was able to magically snatch them away. And then a bunch of pickles were given to Walter, the raccoon. And that was last session. That was, I'm not sure how much time passed, if it was an entire day or simply part of our first day. And what will happen next? Find out now.
Bravo, Levin.
Thanks, guys. I was just practicing.
I like the voice that you do.
What are you doing that for?
Thanks. It's my rock and roll voice. I'm trying to start a rock and roll band with my animals.
Why are you pretending like you have a microphone up at your mouth?
It just makes me look cooler.
You do look cooler.
It does, yeah.
Thanks.
It's all about getting in a part. Like getting in character.
If I'm someone else, I'm not afraid.
Maybe you should wear a mask. Maybe it'll give you more confidence.
I have one. I have to go get it.
Okay. Oh no, realism.
Just like that
asked for it.
that Ghostface band. Where does it go? I don't know. Let's do this. Ashley, let's have you do the recap next week.
Okay. I will. As Roxana?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you got to do it in character.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
Well, how long is he going to be gone?
I don't know.
Just start
Maybe
going.
He
He
left.
could probably hear you, right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, he'll be back.
So it'll have been a week or so since we last joined our heroes, our students. Perhaps if you would give us a taste of something interesting, perhaps that you got up to during that time. Maybe it was during a class or extracurricularly.
Oh, I definitely went dumpster diving with the raccoon.
All right. Tell us about that.
Oh man. Yeah, so it's a magical school, so it probably has some pretty cool things that they throw out. And so she went into the back alleys and the dumpsters and was sticking around, and what kind of things could I find? It's at night too, with like a flashlight and a Walter.
Before you answer that question, Chad, I just want to say big shout out to Fantasy Animal Vegan, who just redeemed a wild magic surge.
Just saw that.
Also, folks, if you want to support the stream, we should probably just kick this off at the beginning of the stream. We've got a couple of different ways. One is to subscribe or follow the stream. Follow at least, if nothing else. But also, if you want to influence the game, you can cheer 100 bits and add a trickery token to one of the players, and they can use it when they roll to give them a buff.
Buff.
Oh, shit. There's his mask. Somebody better buff him. Hey, thanks, Fantasy Animal Vegan. 3 for Roxana and 3 for Colton. Thank you so much.
Oh, you've made my weird imagination a reality.
Holy Moses. I think he warned us he was going to do that.
In here.
Yeah, with the smiley face.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and 3 for Levin. We each have 3 trickery tokens.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Chad, will you remind
We're
us
gonna do
how
so
we
much
use
trickery.
those?
Yeah, so you can use your trickery tokens to gain, spend any number of them you like, to include on your friends to gain a +1 to a roll. You are, however, unable to spend them on snap decisions. If I'm remembering everything right, which I think I am.
Oh man, Roxy's 100% snap decision.
I was just reading that. Let me double check just to make sure, since I was.
So you can only do it on a planned action, is what you're saying?
I believe so.
Okay.
Um, so you can only spend your trickery token on yourself for a snap decision. You can't if Levin is making a snap decision roll, nobody else can spend any of their tokens to help him. He can only spend his own.
Okay.
To get it right. All right. Yeah, let me. I got a thing for you, Ashley. Stand by.
I tried to warn you.
I know. Yeah.
We do have the wild magic redeemed as well.
Yeah, I've got it queued up. Fear not. Do, do, do. Okay.
Do, do, do.
Let's call it. All right. Ashley, if you would give me a D100 roll. Whoops. That's-
Ooh. Now I'm just imagining Roxana like doing one of those like Spy Kids kind of thing, like outside the school where she like presses herself up against like the building and then does like a somersault roll and then like poses and there's no one there. And then she like continues like, you know, making her way down to the dumpster. Okay, 47.
47. And you actually have a character ability too, don't you?
I do.
Your,
My character is the offbeat eccentric, and one of the things they recommended, I think, was oh shoot, what page is that? That you can do, I believe it's found items, if I can find it.
which is your strength.
Yes. I thought it was entirely appropriate. Okay. Offbeat. Okay. Treasure hunter.
Treasure hunter. You find a bunch of garbage, obviously, but you also find an ink blotter
Okay.
that does not seem, looks to be still has ink and stuff, so it can blot. I don't know what a fucking ink blotter
Is that like an
does.
ink pad? Like,
Yeah.
okay.
It's like
okay,
you'd roll
so you,
your
like, have a
fingers on it
separate-
and do like the fingerprints maybe, or you'd
Okay.
have a
It's got
stamp.
a yeah.
Like a
It's
separate
got like a
stamp
rocker.
into an
It's got
ink.
it's got a rocker
Received.
stamp. Yeah.
Received.
Yep.
Oh, so it has the stamp with it, or it's just the ink pad?
It's got a stamp with it.
Okay. Walter, look what we found. This is gonna be so messy. And I take his little
It is
paw
gonna be
and I
messy.
like squish it in the ink, and then I like stamp it on the side of the the trash receptacle that we found it in.
Nice.
And then I put it away in my bag. So there's a little like red handprint because I'm imagining it's red ink.
Oh yeah.
And you know, Walter then tries to like get his hand clean, but
It isn't so easy when it's ink.
one red hand.
Yep. Colton, what is something interesting that happens around you?
Over the course of the week.
Yeah.
Well, on Monday afternoon after class, Colton was out in the quad playing frisbee with some other students, and he definitely noticed Bruno and his little growing tribe of thugs kind of eyeing him up a little bit. And so after the game of frisbee, he kind of hurried, trying to make his way back to, knowing that he was outnumbered and outgunned, trying to make his way back to the dorm, and he got cornered by those guys, and they kind of pushed him around a little bit. But he managed to like deke out and slide away, probably because his familiar Ocho jumped off of his hat and landed right in Bruno's face. And everybody knows now, actually, that Bruno is terrified of spiders.
Nice.
So that's the one good thing that came out of it. But if you look closely, he's trying to hide it by pulling his hat down low and having a hoodie on this week. He's got just a little bit of a shiner in his left eye.
And Levin
spent most of his week in his free time in his special spot at the library doing research on the train that brought them to school and all of the runes on the walls, the runes on the train, in an attempt to decipher what could have possibly happened on our journey to school.
Nice. I'm into that. Didn't I send you some things?
You did.
What did you find out?
Well, I learned that the runes on the walls and the train are there as like potentially as like a gateway, and that what happened to us may have happened to us as a purposefully to like obfuscate the school, make it obscure, or it may not have actually happened at all. It may have been a shared delusion caused by the runes on the walls.
Similar to how the train obfuscates itself from non-magic folk.
They have thought we were non-magical.
That's awkward.
That can't be true.
Are you telling us this?
No, I was doing research in the library.
All right, fair. Okay.
Awesome.
I'll tell you this when I see you later.
No, don't. I'll get scared.
Oh.
Oh. All right.
Where's Max? Anybody seen Max?
From his room, you hear.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fish.
He's throwing up the rainbow.
Does he have magicitis?
You hear what sounds like a bunch of small objects bouncing off the wall.
Ugh. Better get an umbrella.
We should get the nurse.
Stay hydrated, buddy.
All you hear is, how am I barfing up Skittles?
At that, Walter just runs into the room. We see him disappear in his little furry butt into the room where he is.
No, there's Walter comes back out later, like delirious with magical sugar high, just covered in colors.
Ugh.
He's got one faintly red hand and just like a combination of like green and orange, like fur around his face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
To get
Walter.
whatever he has.
Awesome.
Should we go get the nurse? Do they know?
Yeah, they know. I went in early.
It's not contagious, is it? Levin, do you know anything about this? Magic colitis?
Well, no.
No,
But
it's
I will
not
do
contagious.
research later.
If
I'll
you're
take
gonna
that.
puke Skittles, puke into a bucket.
Yes.
And we can have Skittles
sell
later.
them. Yes, we can have them or sell them.
Are they wet
And as long as they're not contagious.
and soggy?
Only one way to know for sure, and then I will look at Walter.
We all look at Walter.
Is he gonna do it?
Is he gonna vomit?
Yeah.
No.
He just looks
It
back at you
seems fine.
suspiciously.
Ask him, Walter. Do you feel sick now?
Oh.
I think it could be contagious.
Oh.
We got to quarantine Max and Walter.
Walter, did you eat those Skittles? Walter!
Does he always froth at the mouth like that, Roxy?
Only when he has Skittles.
Oh, gosh. Well, Max is out for today, I guess, but what do you guys want to do? Do we have class today? What day is it?
You do have class. It is Tuesday.
Ugh. It's not even hump day yet.
No.
It is true.
So glad.
Why do they call it hump day?
We got so much week ahead of
about
us. I'm
camels.
so excited.
Camels?
Yeah.
Like in the desert?
Yeah, because they have humps. You know. That's why it's Wednesday. Wait, is Camel Day.
Camel day?
Oh.
I don't think Roxy knows what she's talking about.
I don't either.
Did I
Okay,
say
no-
Wednesday?
It's
No,
Tuesday.
you said Tuesday. It's Tuesday today.
Well, but you asked about hump day, so those camels.
It's Taco Tuesday.
There we go.
It's Taco Tuesday.
I love tacos.
Come on, Walter. We gotta go get some tacos.
No, we have to.
I'm buying. I'm buying.
Okay. But
We
they
have
give
to
them
pay
to us
for
for
it?
free.
Yeah, I
No,
know.
it's Taco Tuesday every Tuesday in the cafeteria.
It's free?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who
Well,
are you giving your money to?
I've been slipping the chef a 20 every time I go in. I guess it's a tip.
Well, I guess they like you then.
Sounds like extortion.
Maybe you could get some, I don't know, something special from the cooks.
Maybe.
Since you didn't have to pay anyway.
Like
I'm going to
a
wait till I
burrito.
need something, though. When I need something really badly, like some spices for that. Remember that cake we made a couple weeks ago?
Yep.
God, that was
Yeah.
bad.
Yep.
But if we ever need spices, I can ask the chef.
Right.
Yeah, we could spend that on spices.
Do we want to make something before we go?
Do you want to look in your cookbook?
Good.
Let's just see. Do
Wait,
a
yeah.
random page. Open it to a random page.
All right.
Give me a D100 roll.
This never ends bad, right, Roxy?
Well, you're still alive.
Yeah. took me a week for my tongue to start working again, though.
Out of 58.
That's a good page.
Where did I?
We learned that you're not allergic to bees.
That's true.
It's useful information.
Mhm.
Mm.
Are you allergic to anything that we should be aware of?
I don't know. I don't think so. But I mean, anybody could be allergic to anything, I guess.
What? Sorry. What number was that, Kirk?
58.
58.
I'm allergic to tree pollen and hayweed and
Oh no, that's like everywhere, dude.
Don't go
dandelions.
outside.
Dandelions?
Yep.
Oh, dude.
That's a lot. You find a recipe for sweet gum cake.
Another cake.
Yep. I think it's a cake book. I'm not sure. I'll double check the front page of it.
Yep.
Yep. It's a cake book.
Oh.
What are the ingredients, Levin?
Oh gosh, it's a sweet gum. It's so you need 32 packs of gum. You need 4 sticks of already been chewed gum.
Ooh,
You need flour, sugar,
of course.
and then this one calls for blood too, but I think it says optional. I think it's appealing to a specific crowd.
Can we leave it out this time?
Yeah, let's leave it out this time because last time it was kind of gross. And then it says denture toothpaste.
What's a denture?
I don't know.
Maybe the chef has that in their spice
Yep.
rack.
What is polydent?
Why does it say preparation H?
Wait,
right,
who's
let's-
this book for? Like, what is the cuisine of this?
Are you sure it's a cookbook?
I think it's geriatric orcs.
It says sweet gum cake.
No, but what's on the front of the book? What's the cookbook?
It's in a language I don't speak.
But you can read it? Like inside, just the cover is not.
Yeah, just the cover's in a different language. I think it's in like 3 languages. I can make out this word. Random.
That tracks.
Okay. Well, we could take it to the cook and we could ask them and we could ask for the ingredients too. Unless you want to conjure ingredients.
I don't want to make this. My dad says that if you can't pronounce all the words, it's probably not good for you. And I can pronounce all the words, but I still don't think it's very good.
No.
I heard that if you eat gum, it like sits in your stomach for 7 years.
Oh yeah, don't swallow it. Everybody knows that, Roxy.
Wait, so like, do you just
Right.
chew this cake and then spit it out?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Doesn't say.
It sounds all bad. It's all bad. Yeah, so you make your way to your first class, which is a history of magic. I know you're so excited.
Professor
So-
Fulton is so boring.
And you get into class and everybody looks equally as enthused to be there as you do. Except for Carter. Carter, he's like, yeah, I like the history of magic. He's a little excited.
What's up, Carter? What's up, buddy?
Hey guys.
Hey,
How's your
what'd
weekend?
you do? Yeah, for the last couple days.
Oh yeah. I did some. I practiced some potions,
I don't believe him.
and I learned a new trick on my broom.
Sweet.
A loop de loop.
Wow.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's
Still working
good.
on the kickflip.
You'll
I
get it.
found this ink blotter and the
Oh.
stamp which just says stop.
Whoa,
Yeah. She
that's
puts
cool.
the stamp in it and then she just pops it on the desk and it just says stop.
Stop. Nice. The door opens. Professor Fulton isn't in class yet. And the door opens and you turn expecting to see Professor I keep trying to say Mr. Fulton. Professor Fulton. But that's not what happens. A small blue bunny rabbit with butterfly wings flies in through the door and lands on a desk and squeaks and kind of looks around, and then an even smaller one of those lands next to it.
Did we hear about these creatures in Syndelic's class?
That's a great question.
Also, Roxy,
Yes.
I reach out my hand. Will you stamp my hand?
Stop. And she like
Oh,
smacks.
you didn't have to do it that hard.
And now
And then
it's
I
just
go
red.
like this.
Stop.
Talk to the hand, right?
Yeah, totally.
You probably haven't learned about these yet
Okay.
in class. You might know about them or have heard of them.
Oh,
It's possible. They are called bunny flies,
cool.
obviously.
Are they our professor?
I said we capture him.
What if it's the professor? You can't capture him.
We can capture the professor if he's a bunny.
Why do you want to
Fly.
capture him, Levin?
All right, I'm going to capture the bunny fly.
How are you going to
The
do
big
that?
one or the little one?
I'm just going to stand up and I'm going to take a couple steps forward and just reach out and grab it real quick and just pull it in and just hug it and pet it.
Interesting. Why don't you make a... I'll call this a...
You have 3 trickery tokens, Levin. Walter has 1.
Let's call it a flight roll.
I got an 11.
Ooh.
Nice. Yeah, you reach out quick as a cat and get yourself this chubby little fuzzy bunny fly.
Sweet.
Nice one.
My gosh, it is so soft.
Uh,
How does it
Do not
react
touch its wings.
to him grabbing it?
it, like a animal would.
So it's trying to get away,
Oh man,
It
bunnies
may-
are
Catching at him.
vicious.
biting
Yeah,
him.
I've seen them things.
it's a little
sliced hands
Rabbit
startled.
off.
kick. Rabbit kick.
Saw one of these take out a whole entire group of knights.
If one of these things fought a raccoon like Walter, who do you think would win, Levin?
Guarantee the bunny.
Oof.
They
Gotta
make
train
special
Walter.
grenades to fight bunnies.
See,
try to
you
teach
guys
Walter to
have
do
never tried to
push-ups.
fight Walter for some food.
Has he been doing his push-ups?
Why you've been trying to make Walter do push-ups?
I tried to teach him how the other day.
You haven't seen his
Tobacco.
TikTok?
It's on my TikTok.
Show me your TikTok. What do I see?
You see Walter just one-arming him.
That's amazing, Walter.
He's pretty good.
He's got
Wow.
20 likes. One video. Where do you get so many friends on the TikTok?
I don't know. I don't think they're really my friends. I'm not sure how it works. You guys are my
Trash
friends.
panda enthusiasts.
Yeah.
As you are discussing raccoon push-ups, and Levin is are you petting? Are you giving this?
Oh yeah, I'm giving a little ear scratches.
Yeah,
I'm purposefully avoiding the wings because I'm familiar with butterfly wings.
yeah. It as you are ear scratching it likes that and ceases trying to escape. As this is as you are doing this, kind of at the front of the room, there is a number of lights, small lights, kind of appear in the air, circling, and they coalesce into a like a humanoid form, about a man height, like 5'7", 5'7.5", maybe.
A little guy.
And it's a kind of a nondescript sort of figure, like what's the word? You couldn't really say whether it was like a man or a woman. For instance, it's
Androgynous.
androgynous. Thank you. And you can almost see like symbols and letters or words or something are kind of moving across its form in this light. Like there's not quite like he's in the Matrix, but that sort of effect, when Neo looks at the agents at the end of the first Matrix movie. And a voice comes from it, and it says, "Attention students, please remain calm."
Oh, I'm definitely
I'm
panicking
freaking
now.
out. I'm freaking out.
Anarchy! She's just running up and down the aisle.
Please remain in your seats. I am called Construct. There has been a slight incident, and additional staff are being summoned. Please return to your dorm rooms. And you, as it says that, it kind of raises a hand, and you can see a couple of kids in the front row kind of disapparate, and then
Whoa.
you hear Bruno start to say some snide comment about this light guy, and then he disapparates.
I go grab my Walter.
And one by one, all of the students in the class kind of disapparate, and this construct, this being, turns to you and does kind of the same thing.
No.
And
No.
you, the lights, everything goes black, and you feel the motion, not unlike how you felt that first day in the train, or rather that first day back. And you are still in the classroom when the lights come on.
Wait a minute, what happened?
And Construct kind of looks and he says, this is peculiar.
Oh no.
It didn't work?
Walter, you're too heavy. That's why we didn't go.
It's probably all those Skittles.
You shouldn't have eaten the Skittles. The Construct kind of looks off for like an awkward amount of time and doesn't really say anything. While he's doing that, Walter gives me the finger.
Oh shit, Walter.
Sorry,
Hey,
man.
thanks, Art of Mike Disney. Vamp Wickman. Oh, thanks, Vamp. You just gifted a bunch of subs, you old rascal.
Wow.
Much appreciated, buddy. Do we need to get out of here?
Maybe
I'm-
we should make our own way back to the dorms.
I'm calling my broom, and I get out my app and I hit my broom app button.
Oh, we're brooming. Okay. Roxy pulls her retractable broom out of her bag and just.
I will
Ready.
also summon my broom, but it will take a while. It might have a janitor on it.
Where's your
You've been
broom?
loaning out your broom to the cleaning staff.
Well, it's a shop broom. It's like a push broom. So sometimes it gets mistaken as just a regular broom.
Not mine, dude. Mine is the bolting 5000 just comes flying in from out of nowhere. Stops right in front of me. All right, Ocho, we gotta get out of here, guys.
This being kind of after a few moments kind of moves, and what you would assume is looks at you, and it says, well, how would you like to solve a mystery?
I love mystery.
I do too. I love them. What do we need to know? Do we need to read a few books?
You are obviously special folks.
We're kids.
I
Yeah.
We're not folks, we're
I've
kids.
never been heard. You talk like my uncle.
Yeah, your uncle programmed. No. I speak how I'm programmed to speak.
Are you deputizing us? Are we like the new sheriffs of Bruxton Academy?
Yes.
Do I get a pin?
The school has been locked down. This creature in front of you may be your professor. And
Walter?
it kind of points at the the bunny fly.
Oh,
I was right.
I will let the
See?
bunny fly
I was
go.
right.
Professor Fulton, are you in there? Professor
Just-
Fulton.
It just kind of looks around with those like cold, dead bunny eyes.
What do we do, Construct?
Oh man.
You have been granted access to the school. Something is amiss. Protocols have locked the school down. Outside help is not. No one is coming.
Mr. Construct, sir, person, thing, ma'am, miss, person.
Yeah.
I think it's an it.
I know. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Maybe you should say folks.
Folk, Mr. Folk.
Yeah.
Is this dangerous?
I hope so.
It kind of thinks it's possible.
Awesome.
Shouldn't we call someone who's like not 12?
You ask that question, and behind you, anybody that's looking can just see Colton. He's already got his slingshot out, and he's just kind of like stretching it, kind of. He's kind of eyeing it up, and he's kind of getting ready. We can do it.
My dad's gonna be pissed. Can't tell my dad.
We won't tell him.
And Roxy just wields her broom and she goes, "This is why they call it the tough break."
My broom's gonna get there.
It's nice. There is not a janitor on it.
Sweet. Is it dusty though? Does it look like it was being used?
Yep.
Oh man.
Where's that
No, you
thing
can't
been?
sweep up liquids.
Gross. It kind of stinks.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe you should clean it. Do you have
Tried.
like a
WD-40 doesn't come out.
Can I cast a magic spell to see if I can clean it?
Sure.
Okay.
Careful, it's a generation 1. Fucker's broom.
Oh man. What would that be? Would it be brains? Or
Yep. Let's go,
or
brains.
grit?
Mm.
Okay, I'll try. This is gonna be great.
Do you get any bonuses from your broom or your wand?
That is
And you also have trickery tokens.
it's real bad.
You have 3 trickery.
3.
3.
It's a 3.
You think it gets dustier?
Oh,
Oh man.
Roxy.
Sorry. I mean, why do we have magic if we can't do cleaning with it?
I mean, it is
Nobody
a
likes to
room.
clean.
Great magic comes.
Construct says extreme lockdown protocols are in place. It will take some time, but perhaps due to your specialness, you will be able to find a solution to the problem.
Alrighty.
Sure we will.
Let's go
Yeah.
find danger.
Who's that?
I don't know. It's somebody that my dad is always saying is lurking behind every corner.
Oh, jeez. And he should
Oh.
be easy to find.
Yeah, right? Let's
Yeah.
go look. And she walks over and she looks around the corner of the doorway out into the hall.
There's no danger there.
Aw, man, this is harder than I thought.
Ooh. My brain is dead. Okay.
If no one's here, we could just go to the cafeteria and just eat whatever we wanted and make a cake. I
Get some
mean, there's
tacos.
oh my gosh, tacos. Who said that? It's a great idea.
Construct hands you what is materializing into a piece of paper.
Oh, I'll get this. I will grab the paper.
Okay.
I will scan the paper.
It's a little tingly as you grab it, as it is
Ooh,
kind of magically materializing, and then it's
Cool.
not, tingly anymore.
this is really nice paper.
It's resume paper.
Thick cardstock almost.
Yeah, it's got a nice gloss.
Yep.
Yeah. It is a map.
Oh, awesome.
Across the top it says emergency routes, and it's a kind of it's like one of those like fire escape maps,
Ooh, let's do all of them.
except for it's really kind of weird because of course the school is what's the word,
Magical?
translocated, decentralized, but it essentially shows it, so it's kind of like a mind map, so there's like a box with a line and then a box and
Like
then
nodes.
like nodes, and so it has like the library is kind of at the center, and then you can see a bunch of classrooms, dorms, offices, a teacher's lounge, and there is you can see where it has headmistress Rathsbane's office, but there is a red X kind of through it.
Wild magic surge from Vamp Whipkeman.
Another one?
Yup. Thank you, Vamp.
Yeah. Right on.
Well, you know what they say, X marks the spot. We should go there.
You're right. If this is a treasure map, but this isn't a treasure map.
Are you sure?
Could be.
No, I'm not. Let's go check it out.
Yeah.
You
All
lead
right.
the way.
Hi, sparkly guy.
Construct says you do not have access to the headmistress's office.
Why not?
Yet.
I do not have that information.
We are supposed to protect the school, and we're only allowed to go all over it except for there.
Just give me something to shoot at with this thing. Look at it.
We got to shoot at the headmistress's door to get into her office, I think.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I think maybe could go to the
Nope.
library.
So let's talk about this real quick. There's an evil monster roaming the school nodes,
Maybe.
turning people into bunny flies and other creatures. My first question is, how do we know that it's not one of us? Roxy, tell
What?
me something that only Roxy would know. He kind of gets the slingshot ready.
Let's see. You have a set of boxers that have jars of peanut butter on them.
Okay. Damn it. Levin. Tell me something that only Levin would know.
Okay, sine squared tangent plus cosine squared tangent to the
That's
nth
totally
power.
him.
Yeah.
Theta
Okay, you can stop.
minus-
You can stop. All right, it's not us. I feel relieved.
A large steamer trunk appears on the desk in front of you.
Courtesy of Vamp Wickman.
Yep.
Whoa.
Levin, did you
Whoa.
call your book trunk again?
Careful.
Oh,
We got to open it.
my book trunk's
Right?
in the room.
Does it have his name on it?
Does it?
It says Wyatt on it.
I will open it.
Slingshot ready.
It is locked.
I will shrug and look at Roxanne. It's locked.
It's time for magic.
Use your magic.
Roxy's gonna try to use magic to open it because this has gone so well
Okay.
every other time. Oh shoot.
Maybe it's locked for a reason. Roxanne.
I am just gonna I'm gonna take a pen and just wedge it into the lock, and I'm gonna use grit to try to force it open.
I would say Braun.
Braun?
Yep.
It's like, no.
Maybe somebody else should try to force this open.
You
I
have 3
will
trickery
try.
points.
I will
It
try.
won't help.
All right. Give me that roll. Remember, if
Oh
you're
no,
using
wait,
magic,
that's what I've got a better one than
remember
that.
you get to add the magic die.
Yeah, D4.
Oh, I didn't know we got a magic die.
I got a 1.
Did you roll
With
your
your magic
D4?
die?
With my D4, I got a 1. I didn't roll the magic die. I will roll a second.
D6.
Got a 2.
It's a total of 3.
Oh, a total of 2.
All right, look out. Let me give this a try. I've done this before.
The pen just breaks. You try.
All right, I'm
Dang
going to
it.
give it a try.
All right.
So D8 plus my magic. This is, you said brawn?
Yeah.
And I'm going to use all 3 of my trickery points.
Nice.
All right. Oh, 7. Total of 10.
Nice. What is the magical phrase that you use for this spell?
It is Bopin, Dopin, come on open.
All right. And with a kind of flash of magic and a cloud of dust, the steamer trunk pops open.
Colton snaps a pickle, hands half of it to Walter. Takes a
And
bite.
inside is some neatly folded clothes and a large black cowboy hat.
Guys, this is obviously Wyatt's stuff. Like, maybe we should just close it and lock it back up. I'm feeling a little weird about this. Wyatt's a good guy. You don't like Wyatt, Levin? You get
I didn't say that.
But your
I'm-
face.
the look
I'm
on your
gonna-
face said it all, pal.
No.
So it's just clothes and a hat.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a number of clothes and a hat is what you can see.
Roxy's gonna grab that hat and go, well, there's a new sheriff in town and we're gonna take these guys out. Let's go.
Yeah, this is important stuff. The construct brought it to us, right? It was just a
No.
wild magic surge, right?
Could
Yeah,
be a test.
Construct looks. I did not summon this object.
Does anything happen when
Oh.
Roxy puts the hat on?
It's a little big for her, as it is the hat of an adult man. And as she says that, the chest disappears, but the hat stays,
Ooh.
or rather, the trunk. Construct says there is an anomaly detected in the teacher's lounge.
All right,
Let's
let's
go.
go get him.
Levin, looking at your map, you can see that there is a kind of gold star that has now appeared on the map on the teacher's lounge.
I will jump on my broom and I will look at everyone else and be like, are we doing this?
Yeah, let's do it.
Colton,
Let's go.
will you lead the way?
You got it, pal. He takes off on his 5,000.
And catch up slowly.
Roxy will jump on hers and easily beat Levin on his sad broom.
Levin, is your broom also a tuk-tuk?
It has some
Steam
fuel
powered.
that needs to be given to it. It's a first generation, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It was my grandfather's broom.
Which broom is it?
The Blocker's broom.
Mm.
First edition.
Nice. Yeah, you fly down the hall to this kind of location is as like 3 classrooms connected by a hall that then connects to the door network, if you will. And you open the door and you don't fly. I mean, I guess you could fly through the space between doors. You would know that you're not supposed to. You're highly discouraged from it, as that kind of travel could easily get one off the path, which you don't want to go off the path. And you travel through the kind of strange space between locations, and enter into the library. As you exit the door into the library, you can see a number of these creatures, these bunny flies, are kind of flying and or hopping around. One of them is chewing on a book.
Save the book. Save that book, Levin.
Got this. I got this. I will run at the bunny and try to grab it.
All right. Make another flight roll.
Are there any other creatures about lurking anywhere?
Got a 12 that time.
12. Yeah, you dive full extension. And maybe you kind of fly forward on your broom and kind of leap. So you're like, you know how in like Tony Hawk, there's the cross move where you have the skateboard in one hand and you do
The Christ air.
the Christ air. Yeah, you kind of do a Christ air on your broom to reach for it, and you
Whoa.
grab it and it gives out a startled bunny noise.
I will now pet it.
You can see that it is it likes that, and the book is a classic wizard book called Merlin and Hobbs.
Nice.
It's
Only read this a couple of times.
it's a magic cartoon book. That's the library.
Dude, say, guys, do these blue bunny flies remind you of that bunny that the statue that we had like a week ago in the show and tell thing?
That Carson brought?
The cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that.
Except it has butterfly wings.
Well, like that's just because it's awesome. But
No.
but I wonder if there's any correlation. That's a really big word. Like if it's the same.
They're corrugated.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Let me see that
I
map.
think they are.
Mm-hmm.
Colton's gonna grab the map out of Levin's hand.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look
be
at it.
careful.
You can see there's a kind of a gold star that marks the teacher's lounge, and you can see like the kind of route is like highlighted.
I think we should go to the teacher's lounge just based on that description. And there's a route right to it. It's pretty close.
Okay.
All right.
Start heading that way.
Yeah, you find the door. It says faculty on it, and you put your hand on it and open it, and there's like a second as like the sigil that kind of everyone gets on their arm to kind of correlate all of this flashes a few times. The door flashes a few times, and then it opens, and you journey through. Let's take a quick break
Sounds great.
before we get to the teacher's lounge.
Awesome.
Dun, dun,
everyone-
dun.
Everyone, thanks for hanging out. Your surges and trickery points are much appreciated. The Vamp, thanks for all of the gifted subs. That's amazing. Darth, where did you get a tentacle heart emote? That's weird, but cool. Anyway, we'll see you back in a little bit, maybe 10 minutes.
Bye.
Bye.
Speaking of, we'll be right back. Should we do it
Let's be back.
since we're back? Yeah. All right. Hey, everybody.
Hello. Thanks for sticking around. If you're just joining us, there is some kind of emergency that has happened, and perhaps teachers are bunnies with wings now. And somehow the party, our young heroes are the ones who have been given the leeway to figure it out. No one ever knows why these things happen this way, but there you go.
It's for
I
great
personally-
storytelling.
Believe that the teachers just couldn't get us out of there and then like spun it. So you've got a special mission. I'm not just gonna tell them they got left behind.
Sorry, guys.
Going through all their paperwork, like,
We hit our quota.
where's our? Wait, we have a quota.
You travel across the space between and arrive into the faculty lounge. It kind of it looks like one of those rooms that probably used to be used for something else. You can see that there is like one wall has a chalkboard on it. Like maybe this used to be a classroom of some kind. There are some chairs and like a couch. There is on one wall is kind of a like like a cupboard unit, like with a little counter. There's a sink. There's a little like a mini fridge. It's like,
Headed
it's like a half,
straight
it's
to
like
that.
like a half fridge.
That's where Colton's headed.
There is a coffee pot, a large coffee pot. And a box of fresh donuts.
Oh, donuts.
Whoa.
Yeah, Roxy and Walter at the same time will descend upon the donuts.
Save one for me.
It's one of the jumbo boxes of however many those jumbo boxes have.
The air is full of powdered sugar at this point,
Yeah.
as Walter just tears into it.
He's gonna get another stomach ache. Hey, Levin, imagine what his poos are gonna look like. Skittles and powdered donuts. What's in the fridge?
Roxy, make a brains roll for me.
Oh man, hold on. Okay. That's my D10. Ooh. 10.
10. Walter is, I mean, not now, not after a face full of powdered donuts, but it does not seem to be covered in Skittles colors anymore.
Oh.
Which he was still a little bit up until recently.
Suddenly
Yes.
clean?
Maybe. I mean, how closely would you have been looking?
Well, you know what? I'm going to get suspicious and I'm going to go over and I'm going to grab his right paw, which I've been dunking in ink like for the last week.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to look to see if it's red.
It is.
Okay. But the powder donuts are not all over him.
They are. No, they are. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I was just getting at that the Skittles mess is gone. But
right.
Obviously he is now covered in powdered donuts and
but the magical lightest Skittles have evaporated.
Right.
That's probably fine.
Yeah. Yeah. No big deal. No big deal.
All right. If Walter starts vomiting, just remember to aim him at the enemy.
We're gonna give the enemy Skittles.
Magicalitis.
Yeah. It's a classic tactic.
And the shame of being hit with Skittles.
That's a shame I'm willing to endure.
Is there anything else we see in this room? And like Roxy will totally just start opening drawers and stuff, just in case my treasure hunter thing sparks anything.
Yeah, Colton already opened up the mini fridge and is drinking the milk that he found in there.
Yeah, there's milk.
It's creamer.
there's a bunch of creamer. There is a couple of like bagged lunches. There's like a tub of like butter.
Do I find any Tupperware type device, like containers with any professors' names taped, like a piece of tape with their name written on it in Sharpie?
Oh yeah.
Which professor? Which professors do I see?
You see a one for Professor Syndelic, the creature teacher, and one that just says Ryder, who is the PE teacher that you met on the train.
I'll ignore that one, but I'm going to open up the one that says Professor Syndelic on it.
It is a bunch of grilled shrimps with vegetables.
Oh, it's stinky. I'll put it back. That's gross. I want a donut.
Like on skewers.
Hey, toss me that butter.
Oh no.
And she puts it in her bag.
Does it look like any teachers were in here when they were all rabbited?
You looking around, you don't see I guess I don't know, give me
like a half drunk cup of coffee or someone's bag sitting by a chair.
Sure. You there is like a satchel, you know, like a briefcase equivalent, right? There are a couple of half drunk cups of coffee, kind of on a coffee table, maybe even next to a half-eaten donut. And as you kind of look around, you also find kind of in a corner there's like a kind of a trash can, and there are a bunch of you can see a bunch of kind of coffee bags and disposable cups.
I will go to the satchel and I will open it and try and figure out whose it is.
You rifle through. There's a number of like notebooks and a couple of folders, and there is it's difficult to determine perhaps who this person is, but there is a name that you kind of notice on the inside of the book, or on the inside cover of the satchel. That's not helpful for me. Thanks. And it says, oh yeah, there we go. Boop. It says Sanjeev.
Did you say Sanjeev?
Yep. Walter has
got questions all the time.
Walter has now eaten all of the donuts.
Walter, I said save one for me.
Oh, sorry.
There's like that blueberry and apple jelly that you get on like bear claws.
Ugh.
Like all over his face. It's like sticky.
Walter, clean yourself up. His pupils are gigantic from all the sugar.
he kind of runs over to the trash can and begins digging in the trash can.
What'd you find, boy? Something good?
Is he okay?
Oh, he's just, he's got a sugar high. He's just got to work it off.
Does he have like trouble controlling what he eats?
No, he eats everything.
He's gonna be a big boy. You're not gonna be able to carry him soon.
I'll use magic. I mean, not right now. But because he's just a little chubby raccoon.
Guess he just kind of burn off everything he eats.
That's right. Come on, Walter. We gotta go find evil.
So why do you think the map sent us here?
I don't know. But there's nothing here except for donuts there's no more donuts. So we should probably go.
I'm gonna look at the
Did
map.
not just send us here for donuts.
The map is the same, and Walter kind of comes back, and he has a bag of coffee, and he is taking coffee beans and eating them.
Walter, ew. And she's gonna
Crunch.
she's gonna take the bag of coffee from him and in exchange hand him a pickle. Eat some vegetables. It's not a vegetable.
Pickles are a vegetable.
There's like
They're fruit.
Fruit.
no. Well, they're just they no longer have any vitamin anymore. There's like no calories in them, and yeah.
Aren't they just cucumbers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just pickled.
And vinegar. Vinegar. He takes one and eats the pickle and promptly becomes a bunny fly.
Oh, I'll catch him. And
Was
I will
it
start
the
petting him.
coffee? The coffee.
It has to be the coffee. It has to be the coffee. It has to be.
How do we? I mean, is there another teacher around here we can try it on?
I have an idea.
Just to be sure.
I will kind of kneel down and I'll lift up my shoulder and reach into the back of my shirt and pull out Leonardo, a turtle.
Oh,
He's a little guy.
I'll offer him.
Leonardo, do you want some coffee? And with Leonardo, I have a character trait called Wild Speak, which allows me to speak to animals that I am, and they can understand me, and I can understand them if I'm familiar with them.
Okay.
I'm familiar with Leonardo.
Yeah. I don't know. Roll a d20 for me. I don't know if a turtle would want to eat. Is this turtle going to want to eat this coffee bean?
12. It's to talk really slow too. Seasoned water.
What?
It's the turtle way.
Oh. He communicates that yes, he would eat that.
I will give him a bean.
He eats it. And he becomes a bunny fly.
An
Yep.
itty bitty, the tiniest bunny fly ever.
The tiniest of bunny flies.
Aw! All right, I'm gonna go catch Walter.
Leonard.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put him back in my front pocket.
Walter is eating a coffee cup.
Well,
As a-
that's
as a
normal at
bunny,
least.
yeah.
I'm gonna try to catch him though.
All right. So
Ooh.
so now we know what happened to the teachers. So this was planned. This was
16.
organized.
Somebody spiked their coffee with magic. Do I catch Walter?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Sorry. Yes.
How do we know it was
Okay.
magic?
Well, I don't know of any
Oh, yeah.
food that would normally turn people into bunny flies. So I think it's a little weird. I mean, don't you?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I just didn't sleep very good last night. I was dreaming of peanut butter, and that we actually had it in the pantries for more
Peanut
than
butter's
4
gone.
hours.
It-
Gone?
Again.
It renews every morning. We've had peanut butter for like a week straight.
Walter's
Like
Yeah.
there
breakfast.
every morning waiting to eat it.
Yeah, I swear. He sleeps in the kitchen.
Yeah. He's hungry.
Yeah, Roxanne, it's getting to be a problem.
Are you having an intervention about my trash can?
Well, it's either that or the kleptomania.
I kind of like it that there's like nobody
that's
else
me.
in school.
I'm gonna try to like wrestle Walter into my bag
Okay. Yeah.
as a bunny fly.
You put him in your bag with a little bit of difficulty.
In
He
there.
doesn't really want to go in there, but he keeps trying to fly out. And kind of as you're doing that, you begin to smell a powerful smell of coffee.
We're getting
It
gassed
smells
out.
like treachery.
Yep.
And you hear a sound like brrr.
Oh, that wasn't me.
Is that your stomach?
Oh,
Walter, are you gassy?
oh no.
Walter the bunny fly just looks at you and shakes his head.
It wasn't
And
me.
you are perhaps a little startled as the fridge unit falls onto the ground.
Oh,
Whoa!
maybe that was a load-bearing sandwich you took out.
It was tuna fish. Who brings
You-
tuna fish to the office? Stinks up the whole place.
Yeah, seafood's a no-no.
Mm-mm. Shrimp and tuna.
Shrimp and tuna. Yeah, so it's the makings of a nice po' boy. Mm. You look over and there is a sort of gelatinous mass That was a great face. A sort of like a wet, sludgy, like black, moving mass that looks like it's partially in the wastebasket, but is now on the counter where the kind of mini fridge unit had been, and it kind of moves and kind of shape isn't really the right word, but kind of mounds up a bit, and like there's like a mouth kind of opens, and there's like this strings of goo and it goes the crawler. And it kind of lifts up a bit of itself and begins to like slinky kind of down to the floor.
I'm gonna run over to Colton and I'm gonna give him a handful of these tainted beans, and I'm gonna say, shoot one of those into its mouth.
Okay.
Turn into a butterfly.
I'll loose a bean.
Yeah, give me a fight roll.
With my magical slingshot. Does that earn me a magic die?
Sure.
That's gonna be a 6 total.
6. Yeah. You shoot this bean into its maw, into its mouth area. And it kind of clamps down, chews a little bit, and it says, bear claw. And sludges closer to you.
Back up, guys, back up.
I think he's mad about the donuts.
Oh man, there's no more left.
I
It's
know.
Walter's fault.
I know. We should. Oh gosh.
I think we should run.
Get on your broom.
Okay. What should we sweep it up at least? It's disgusting.
Don't let it touch
We're
you.
not gonna clean right now.
I mean, this is a mess. Look at it. It's scooping all over the place.
What do you think your tuition pays for? It pays for the janitorial services.
Yeah, but I think they got just disappeared.
Shit.
Oh no.
I'm gonna grab the empty box of donuts that probably has crumbs, and I'm just gonna throw it at this thing. Just huck it.
All right.
That's all that's left.
I will, as he's throwing it, attempt to, using the crumbs, use magic to bring it all into a single donut of all of the flavors that are crumbs.
All right. Let's call that. Oh man. That's an interesting thing. I like it. Let's there's not really
I got an idea. While Chad is looking for that, let's check out our very first piece of fan art from
Aw.
Cherry Thick.
Gosh.
Check this out. Roxanne
Wait,
and
what?
Walter. How cute is that? How cute is that?
There's
It's
a delay.
adorable.
I gotta wait for
Fan
it.
art.
It's killing me.
So
Oh.
adorable. Aw, isn't that cute? Thank you so much, Cherry Thick. You
Aw.
are
That's
awesome.
amazing.
Oh my gosh.
That's the first fan art we've ever had.
Fan-arted.
Yeah.
yeah, the first
So
one we've
cool.
ever had. Thank you.
Very, very
That
sweet
is
of you.
awesome.
Oh, look at his little face.
He looks a lot
I
more
love it.
cuddly than I imagined.
Yep.
I imagine him as a scraggly little scrapper, but that one's cute. I like it.
Imagine him with like, the feral teeth.
Oh yeah. Kind of snaggletooth
Yeah.
and claws. But that's really beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it
Cherry
is.
Thick. You're
Roxy
awesome.
thinks he's adorable.
That's probably how Roxy sees him, right? Regardless
Me
of
and
whether
my
that's
best
real.
friend, Trash Panda.
Let's call it. I'm gonna go with Braun. This is gonna
Oh
be.
boy.
This is gonna be difficult. This will be a
I
snap
know.
decision. Remember, remember to roll your magic dice. So if you roll a 4, you can keep going.
Oh, I'm
It
exploding.
explodes, baby.
Nice.
You can explode multiple times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Until you beat the challenge.
Wow. So you're rolling maximum every time?
Mhm.
Yeah. Are you still exploding?
My magic die is a D4, right?
Yep.
That explode?
That's a good question. Probably, maybe not.
Explosive.
It didn't explode anyways.
Okay.
I got an 11.
An 11. Yeah, Colton hucks the box of shrapnel, donut shrapnel, powdered sugar dust, and sticky jelly bits. And you whip out your wand. What magic words do you use? I'm sorry, your staff. What magic words do you use for this spell to correlate all of these crumbs into one homogeneous-ish donut?
Begone, monster, I fell thee with this powdered sugar and jelly.
And it's an ugly looking donut. It is, it's not going to be first choice, at a bakery. But it's still a donut, so it's probably great. This creature, this seemingly coffee smelling sludge monster, catches the donut in its mouth and it chews heartily. Nom, 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 nom. There's like pieces of like slime kind of coming off of it. Not unlike, Walter sometimes when he eats things. Not although it's, crumbs. And
It's less wet, mostly.
it kind of looks up at you and it I can't really make the sound, but it's kind of, you would swear it's growl purring, and it's just kind of bobs back and forth.
Well, what are we gonna do now? That's the only one we got.
Chill for a second, see if it wants to tell us anything else.
Okay.
Creature, Mr. Blob.
Do you think he was a professor, or is he just like an escaped blob monster?
I don't know. I mean, blobs can be teachers too, can't they?
Oh, I don't know.
Do we learn anything about this in class? These blob creatures?
Give me a brains roll. Brains.
All of us, or just Colton?
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Three.
6.
6.
19.
There we go.
My D20.
Right. Levin, you think about it for a minute, and you recall seeing something or reading something somewhere at one point about creatures such as this that essentially kind of can happen as almost as byproducts when certain types of magical like spell refuse or like if you store certain like magical like material components, I can't think of words, like spell components, there we go. Certain types of them, if you store them improperly, they can kind of create things such as this. So perhaps yeah.
Do I recall any weaknesses or threats of these things?
There, you was it a 19? Fuck yeah. You recall that they tend to be kind of like one-off sort of creatures, kind of based on whatever it is that they were like created from. So you could easily guess that perhaps coffee and donuts have created this creature.
Okay, so I do remember reading about this. It is a coffee donut blob. It is made when stuff is stored too close to other stuff that it's not supposed to be stored next to when certain spells are being cast. I think whoever poisoned the coffee made this on accident.
Oh. When they poisoned it?
When they poisoned the teachers.
Hmm.
So I think we should coffee and donuts weakness is Walter. We need Walter.
Well, you want him to eat that?
He's a bunny fly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. No, that's not good. He's more
Worms.
likely to vomit than he is to eat something.
Levin, your leg is wet
Uh-oh. I'm being
because it is now rubbing up against your leg like it's a cat.
It likes me. It is my friend now.
Or it's trying to digest your leg.
It's an honorary Pickle Ninja Warrior. He will
Okay,
help us.
well, I unscrew the lid of the pickle jar and I drop a pickle on it and I put the lid back on.
It spits it out.
Yeah, wants
Oh.
coffee and donuts.
It says, nom, 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 nom,
Mr. Coffee Donut Blob.
blueberry glazer.
Barry Glazers. First, why don't you tell me who created you?
Nom, 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 nom. Donut.
We need
Donut created you.
Maybe we need donut. Maybe we need to feed it a legit donut
Real okay.
and not just the crumbs, like what it
To the-
asks for.
To the cafeteria!
I was gonna say the cookbook, but cafeteria makes more sense.
Let's feed it a gum cake.
Ugh.
All right.
Yeah.
Aren't donuts just small cakes?
We
Yes.
need to keep this thing. Yeah, they are. We need to keep this thing busy. All right. I'm gonna put up. So Colton grabs the coffee and he builds like a little pile of coffee in front of this thing. I think this will keep it busy for a little while. If we-
Maybe do like a trail of them towards the cafeteria.
Great idea, Roxy. So as we walk towards the cafeteria, Colton will be putting down beans, coffee
Like
beans.
one bean.
Yep.
It is unable to travel through the door.
Oh.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I guess we'll stay there.
We can come back later.
It's like a little blob prison.
Should we leave it here? Should we?
Well, we
What
can't
are-
take it with us.
Yeah, what are our other options, Levin?
Well, I have been thinking as if I'm in a box this whole time.
Don't do it.
I am going to
Don't do it.
try.
Don't do it, Levin.
Okay.
Do it.
Levin.
Okay,
Do
magic.
Do it.
I'm going to use magic. I'm going to try to magically.
I thought you were gonna eat a coffee bean.
I am now.
What
I
if you
lit-
can't change back?
Oh,
Yeah, don't do it. You're the smartest one here. We need you to figure this out. Sorry,
right.
Roxy.
It'll be really bad if we didn't have your brain.
I am going to.
Oh, this is when he means business.
It's his thinking hat. Focus, Levin.
This is why you get
Focus.
picked on, Levin.
You can do
going
it.
to cast a magical spell on the blob.
Okay. What are you trying to do?
I want the blob to communicate with me coherently, if only briefly.
All right. Let's call that a charm roll.
Holes are so small.
You could just take it off.
You got to commit to the bit.
Oh yeah, D6 exploding. I got a 3.
So it didn't explode.
Imploding.
Don't forget, is that with your magic die?
Ooh, no, it's not. 4.
There's also bonuses from your wands and your brooms,
Broom,
making
if
sure
you're on
that
it.
you're utilizing
for
that.
those, though.
Okay.
Not for charm.
Not for charm, for me at least.
Okay.
Yeah, it's yeah, not so much.
Well, I am at a loss, but I think we need to start using what our teachers have been trying to drill into us this whole time. We need to start
Potions.
crafting. Yes, we need to do potions. We need to do animal handling.
Well,
we need
how
to
about instead of animal handling, like a
History.
potion that like changes them back into people?
what spell is that?
It's an magic spell.
Ooh.
That sounds
If
really, really complicated.
If we all combine efforts, could we anti-magic this magic creature?
I don't know if it's even possible.
We can try.
So do you want to make a potion that will kill your sludge creature?
We don't want to kill it.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
doesn't
he's
need to be
harmless.
anti-magic, but like Walter sure could use to be Walter again.
Yep. That's a better idea.
Okay, hold on a second. We've all of the faculty, the smartest wizards in the world are bunny flies, and we're gonna save
Yes.
Walter, the trash panda.
Yep.
I'm just making sure that's the
know.
plan.
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right.
priorities.
I think this is a bad idea, Levin.
Dude, but you try and convince her. No, she gets so stubborn sometimes.
I'm gonna look at the map. Has the map changed at all since we've been here?
Derp. No, I don't like that part. There is a different so the route that was highlighted to get here was like a like a neon yellow, like a warning light yellow, right? Same like the gold star, although I said gold, but it was that kind of gold. There is a green highlighted route to the potions lab, and there is a small star that is on the courtyard at the center of the library.
Do you think we should check some of these spots out?
I think so. Thinking if we go to the library everything we could need to know is at our fingertips.
Levin, always with the books.
We could learn everything we need to
That
know.
would take forever.
I got this. Just leave me there. I'm only 12. I got 60 years of good learning ahead of me.
That's actually a good point. I think we should
Levin!
split up. Let's split up. We could each go to one location and check it out.
Roxy's just gonna like grab Levin by the shirt and go, "We need to save Walter."
We're going to, and guess where we're going to find the information we need to do it?
The potion lab.
Lab.
The library. Yeah, the potion lab's going to be where we get the ingredients we need.
But we need a
The
recipe.
library is going to be the recipe.
And what was
You
the
remember
other
what
place?
happened when you made the burn salve and you put too much rosemary in it?
Yeah, it didn't
You
work.
put
Did it?
rosemary in it at all? Because there's no rosemary in a burn
Yeah,
salve
but
potion.
Levin, we
It was on
nailed
the
it.
table.
We
Yeah,
nailed it.
well, we did. We nailed it.
High five.
We're
What was the
we're-
other location, Chad? It was the Grove,
Courtyard.
the
Yep.
courtyard.
Yeah, the kind of courtyard mushroom grove.
Ooh, that's
the
pretty
library.
tempting. All right, if you want to go to the library, raise your hand. If you want to go to the potion lab, raise your hand. If you want to go to the mushroom grove, raise your hand.
This mushroom.
So we're
Grove
going
it
to the
is.
Grove it
library.
is.
We're going to the library. You travel to the library, and at the center of the library is a decent sized kind of courtyard, open air, and there's a large, like, like Alice in Wonderland, large mushrooms in a ring at the center of this courtyard, known as the Hexen Ring, or however you would say that in German. I don't speak German.
Hexenring!
That's what I was thinking.
Just say it very
Probably-
fast and angry,
Yep.
and you should be fine. Love you, Germany. Stay cool.
It is sunny and nice. There are a couple of bunny flies hopping about, eating grass.
Do you think they all escaped from the teacher's lounge, or is somebody just going around poisoning all the coffee?
I think there may be multiple sources.
Hmm.
What do you mean?
Well, if everyone in the school is a bunny fly, then surely they were all exposed to something, and there's not coffee in every room.
Is there coffee in the library?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna smell and see if I can smell coffee anywhere.
You definitely smell coffee. Coming from Levin's pant leg.
Oh, Levin, you had an accident, buddy.
Where the creature was rubbing up on him.
I was well,
That's gonna
Anyways.
stain.
Yeah,
It's okay,
It's
bud. I'll
dark.
pat him on the back. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
pungent.
Coffee's kind of a nice smell.
I'm gonna grab a book and tear a
Don't
couple
hate
pages
it.
out of it, and then I'm gonna.
what
hand
are
it-
you
and then I'm gonna-
doing?
Here,
No,
just
put them back.
you can wipe it up.
Put them back. Put them back.
Too late. I
Put
already
them
ripped them
back.
out.
But
It's
just
just
put
a-
it back in.
Look,
Trust
it's
me.
just a cosmopolitan magazine. What does that mean?
Oh, tear it up.
Whoa.
Tear it up.
Hold on. I'm gonna save this one, and I fold it up and put it in my back pocket. Here.
Is it a quiz?
Shh. Nothing.
So okay, so here I have
Spit it
I have
out,
an
dude.
idea. I have an idea. You guys check out this grove here. I'm gonna just go collect a few books real quick.
Are you gonna check them out?
No, the bunnies aren't gonna let me in. I could probably get away with keeping some of these because they look kind of dusty.
I'm gonna try to find a potion to get rid of magical effects.
You're gonna look around the library.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna look for a book that also does like the magic effects, remove magic effects potion
Okay.
book, and I'm gonna look for a book on bunny flies and a book on those blob creatures as well. And while I'm at it, I'm going to grab a few books that Levin's just been interested in, and his overdue library card, and he's checked out the maximum 3 times over, so he's probably not going to get away with checking any more out. So he's just going to go grab those ones too, because he can get away with it. I'm going to walk back with like books stacked up over my head,
Okay.
like balancing them.
And Colton's
gonna go over to the library, the librarian sort of like stand or whatever where the computers are, and he's gonna sit down and start playing Minesweeper for a minute on the computer, and then he's gonna get an idea, and he's gonna look to see if there has been any books checked out recently of anyone that seems suspicious. He's going to check the records of checkouts and
Okay.
any books that might be related to magical effects of blobs or bunny flies.
And so no one's gonna investigate the courtyard.
Not for the moment.
Okay. All right. Let's have everyone
Seems like we
make
should do that real quick, though.
brains.
Yep.
Make some brains rolls for
Mhm.
finding books.
I'm going to see if I can win Minesweeper
5.
first, though.
Okay. That's all. Minesweeper's also a brains roll, but it's very difficult.
Shit.
It's Minesweeper.
Yeah. All right, I do okay with brains.
I got a 10.
I got a 5.
That's not going to cut it for Minesweeper.
Damn it!
Failed.
All right.
You see something on there called Spider Solitaire.
Oh, I'll try that next time. All right, now I'm gonna look for clues. 5. Again.
All right. So let's start with Roxy. Roxy, you were looking for what kind of books again?
A book on a potion that would take away magical effects.
Okay. You're able to find a book. I was gonna try to have a cool title for it, but it's called Potions, a Primer.
Ooh.
Awesome. Just my speed. Kidding, potions.
And Colton, you got a 5 as well on your roll. No, that was for Minesweeper.
Yeah, I got a
Those are-
5 for both of them.
For both of them, okay.
Mhm.
And you were looking
Consistent.
for
Anyone that might have checked out any books with
Right,
that
right.
have titles of bunny flies or blob creatures or weird names of people.
The last 3 books that were checked out One is the third to last book that was checked out is called The Bones of the Past. The second to last book that was checked out is How to Raise Cattle.
Boring.
And the last book that was checked out is called Deep Hidden Truths.
Who checked it out?
That was checked out by. Hang on. Boop, boop. A person whose name is. Oh, let's go with. Yep. Izana Iskander.
All right, not feeling like that's much of a lead. He'll go.
Nope.
He'll go over to the mushroom, the fairy ring of mushrooms, and sort of sit down and cross-legged and just start thinking.
Okay. We'll get to that in a sec. Levin, you rolled a 10.
Yep.
And you're looking for a group of stuff.
A whole bunch of books,
Yeah.
including the same book that I think Roxanne was looking for, as well as just pretty much things that jump out at him.
Yeah.
He's thinking my library card's overdue and maxed out. I'm never gonna have another opportunity like this again. Even going to like the forbidden section.
Behind the
Grab
curtain.
upper class.
You find you're able to find a book on transmutation. And by book, what I mean is it's a series of 3 scrolls written in ancient Greek. And you find a book titled Beasts of Panama. Which has a chapter heading about bunny flies. And you find a bunch of other books too. Because you had like a laundry list of books.
Got a bunch of books. I got the first 6 books of Harold Plummer.
Harold Plummer.
Yep, the mundane boy who lived.
So the boy who did okay.
It's so unrealistic. How does he live?
Went to trade school.
He's a welder now.
He's a welder now. Yeah.
Gonna say Plummer, Harold Plummer. Come on, I set that one up.
You mean it's not about how he fell down a plumbing pipe and ended up in a mushroom kingdom?
Where he ate his way out.
Oh, that's gross.
One trip at a time.
Those are mushroom people. Colton, give me a brains roll.
Okay. An 8.
An 8. You're kind of thinking and kind of looking around the mushroom ring, and you see kind of there's a slight breeze, and kind of from like the other side of one of these mushroom stalks, a like a small bag kind of tumbles out a bit, like gets blown on the wind.
What's this? I'll move to it.
You go. It's a brown, very familiar sort of bag, as it is a coffee bag, not unlike the coffee bag that you found, or the coffee bags that were able to be found in the teachers' lounge.
Roxy, Max, check it out. I found something.
Oh, what'd you find?
Coffee,
More
bag,
coffee, and
Evil coffee?
of course.
and you as you kind of went over to where the bag kind of was, kind of a little back behind that stock, you can see, as this breeze kind of that blew the bag, you can see that it has there's a bit of chalk dust
What? Oh my
that
gosh.
kind of blows up from the grass, from the ground there.
What does it mean?
Does the coffee look the same as the one, the bag
This
I have?
this bag, yeah, the bag is the same. It says, what does it say? Watley.
I'll open up the bag and look inside.
Wheatley's coffee.
Wheatley's.
Pour a little bit out into my hand.
Yeah, it's whole bean, medium roasted
Gross.
coffee.
Okay.
There's like just a couple of, there's like 3 beans left in this bag.
All right. Well, what's the chalk?
Chalk dust.
Chalk is commonly used for magic circles.
Mm.
Levin, do you think that these are ingredients in a spell?
Yep.
Do you think that somebody like magic circled here and then poisoned everyone's coffee and then ran away?
Yep.
Do you think I should eat a coffee bean?
Yep.
He throws it
Later.
up. He
Wait,
throws
no,
one
no,
up in
stop.
the air.
Wait! I'll
I'll knock
catch
it
it.
out. I'll knock it out
Okay.
of his mouth.
All
Just
right.
kidding.
Would you like me to do
Let's-
a flight roll?
Yep. Let's go flight roll.
Okay. Okay. Finally, something I'm good at. That is an 18.
And oh yeah. Yeah, you
Gotcha!
catch it.
Ugh,
Don't
Open.
eat that.
Yeah, give one to your spider first.
no way,
Look
not
at
Ocho.
Walter. And like he
Ocho
just
He
could
looks
handle it.
happy.
sadly looks up, like where he's all crunched up in the bag.
He's a raccoon.
He
Is
looks,
he?
wait, it wore off?
Wait a second. I'll take out
Walter!
Leonardo.
Leonardo, still a bunny.
And I'll pull Walter out and be like, "How did this happen?"
Strangely,
Is there more to this raccoon that meets the eye?
strangely clean, not sticky.
Oh,
He still smells though.
you
Yeah,
guys.
he's still a raccoon.
Maybe we need to go give all of the bunnies those horrible vomit Skittles. And maybe they'll change back.
But didn't he have those vomit skittles before?
Well, I mean, that's the only difference. I mean, I bet there's a whole bucket of them back in our room.
Oh, I mean, he's also a raccoon.
And then we can just feed our teachers vomit. Come on, let's do it. love it. Everybody's like, no.
Yeah, what do you want to do? You have some books. You have a raccoon. You have feasibly a horde of Skittles of questionable origins. Or maybe this is where Skittles really come from.
Wait. Here's an idea. Walter. Have another bean.
Well, there's no more Skittles.
We'll just go find Max.
Well, how about you feed Leonardo a Skittle and see if he turns back?
Leonardo doesn't like Skittles.
He's more of an M&M's turtle.
Well, you know what? He's a bunny
Pizza.
now, so maybe his tastes have changed.
Probably
I'll
wants
do
some
it, guys.
cabbage.
I'll do it. I'll eat a bean and then you feed me a Skittle.
Okay, but like, don't eat it right now. Let's go find the Skittles first.
Okay.
To the dorm room.
Yeah, you go to the dorm room. Outside of Max's door are like two, dorm room waste baskets, so they're not like big trash cans. They're like the little ones, just overflowing with Skittles.
Yeah.
All right.
don't
Well,
even
here
need to
goes
bother.
nothing. Wish
Okay.
me luck.
All right. Eat a bean.
See ya.
Okay.
I think he's done this before.
Go ahead and roll grit for me,
Ooh.
Grit. Never rolled grit
and
before.
use a magic dice.
Total of 4.
With your magic dice?
Mm-hmm.
There is a sort of like almost like a max headroom kind of flicker effect, and there's like a few seconds where he's like, where you almost see each piece, or rather regular Colton and then bunny Colton, like, and then the bean
It kind of
wins out.
tickles.
The
It
bean
kind of
wins
tickles.
out, and he becomes a bunny fly.
I'm going to catch him and then pop a Skittle into his mouth.
All right, you catch him and give him a Skittle.
What do I see as a bunny? What do I feel like? What do I care about now that I'm a bunny fly?
Chewing, making nests. Making little pellets.
Colton, stop pooping everywhere.
Can I fly? I'm gonna try to fly.
Trouble.
Yeah, you can fly.
I'm gonna try to escape. I don't want to be caught.
Do you eat this this little
Skittle?
Skittle?
No, I'm gonna try to escape from them.
All right. Roll let's call it oh wait, hang on. I have that. I have stats. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, for sure. Roll a d20.
Okay.
I will try to catch him.
15.
Oh,
Or you want to try to maintain.
oh yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I will try to maintain then. Oof.
You have trickery tokens, 3 of them, by the way.
Yeah, and I'm gonna use them
Okay.
to meet that So also 15. That's all I can do.
All right. Yeah.
Nice.
You try to fly away and wiggle out of her grasp,
Eat it.
and kind of like when a cat doesn't want to be held, and then
Like
you end
giving
up,
him a pill.
you end up like half holding him, so he's like, you've got him like by the butt and the legs, and he's like flopping over, they do.
Yeah, Levin, give me a towel. Got a spicy bunny.
You're gonna cook him?
No, I'm gonna wrap him up so he stops scratching
thank
me.
God. Oh. All right, I'll run and grab a towel.
You grab a towel.
Here you go.
I'm gonna roll him up like a burrito
I'll
in
just
the
start
towel
purring.
You really
Just
do.
start
so that
purring.
he can't thrash about.
Yeah.
Almost hold him like a baby.
You see
Yeah,
the eyes just
I
start to
will-
flutter a little bit like it's going to sleep.
Little bunny
I will-
Rito.
I'll give him a Skittle now. Slide one
Okay.
into his mouth while
You
he's
hear
Yeah, I'll-
snoring. It's just snoring.
Shove it into
giving
his
him a
mouth.
pill. Yep.
Yeah, you pill him. Nothing happens.
Hey,
Wait for it.
Nope. Still doesn't happen.
try shaking him.
I mean, it took a while for Walter to change back.
Right. I mean, maybe we need to help him digest it a little bit quicker.
Just why don't you rub his tummy?
Okay. Yeah, I'll rub his tummy.
While I'm holding.
All right. Yeah. You wait.
I
You
don't-
wait some
I hope
time.
he doesn't
You
change back now.
and but yeah, it has no effect.
Uh-oh.
Right. So now just two of us. And we have to figure
Yeah.
out what happened to the whole school. And there's just two of us
And a pile of books.
and a bunch of bunnies.
Here, maybe you can
My
find
dad is gonna kill me.
maybe you can find a better solution in this potion primer I found.
Yep.
And I'll hand it
You're
to
right.
him. And then I'm gonna lock Colton in the room with Max and
All
just
right.
shut the door.
Do you think this is gonna affect our grade?
Don't let this bunny out.
You see him. He's just like wrapped up in a blanket. Like
Skittles everywhere.
he's got his little game book out.
All right. So I think you read this one and I'll read this one over here.
Okay. All right.
So
You
I'll
start
hand her.
Reading.
Yeah, I'll hand her Harold Plummer one, and I'll start diving into the.
The old
someone to
switcheroo,
talk
huh?
with. Someone to talk with on this.
Like start reading it and like I don't see any like potions in here at all.
Oh yeah, you gotta get to chapter like 15.
Okay.
I think he goes to his first bar.
Wow. This is weird.
You're a weird child.
So I'll start with I will start with the potion book. Yeah.
Potions, a primer.
Yeah, potions.
Okay, yeah.
primer.
You find there's a number of different chapters of various types, right? It's kind of a sort of basic kind of concept of potion craft. And there you find that oftentimes when crafting a potion to say break an effect requires a piece of a part of the reagent that like caused it. Oftentimes that things like sometimes in say transmutation sorts of magic, including ingredients that kind of are from or are of the quote final product, like what you're transmuting into.
All right, I think that means. All right, I'll show it to Roxanne. Okay, I think if you look here, I think we need to find out what transformed him.
Well, we've got the coffee beans.
Yep, and then we need to like maybe if we go to his room, we can find like a hair or something we could use, and so it knows what to transform him back into. I think.
Oh, okay. Let's go to his comb and see if we can find any hairs.
Yep, I think his toothbrush would work too, but I'm pretty sure
Maybe
Walter
it's
gets in there too.
pillow.
So.
Okay. Well, I'm glad he's thinking about his dental hygiene.
Yeah. Yeah, you're able to find some kind of hair shedding.
Okay, so
Or a toothbrush.
we'll do the hair shedding.
Okay.
Does this look like his hair?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's too long for Ocho's and it's too short for Walter's.
Perfect. Okay, I think we're good. Does it list other things that we need for the spell?
I mean, yeah, there are generally there's like a carrier liquid, a variety of the main ingredients are like a reagent of the thing that caused it, and then of the thing that you're turning into, and then a number of other ingredients that we'll get to next time if we return to Kids on Brooms in a week from now.
1 week.
1 week.
What will happen?
What will happen? Will they solve the puzzle? Will they solve the coffee puzzle?
Worst case scenario, we all just
skeptical.
We all just take the plunge.
Yeah.
We eat the beans. We go on.
It's actually pretty nice in here. Being a bunny fly is not bad.
Being a bunny Rito.
Yeah, I mean, they told us to save the school. If we just decide we want to eat beans that turn us into bunnies, who are they to judge? What are they going to do? Worst case, C.
Yeah. Well, hey, everyone out there on the internet, thanks for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed this episode, this session. I did. We did, I think. Cherry Thick, you are amazing. Thank you so much for art. That is great. We appreciate it. Join us tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time for Knights and Bikes. As Dave and what's Eversalt's name? Again?
Travis.
What are real names?
What are real names? Raise money for Extra Life and the Children's Miracle Network hospitals while playing a cool video game about friends.
Kids running wild in a trailer park.
Yep. Yeah. How we're gonna we need to make a Walter shirt. I think we'll have to work on. We're gonna have to work on on a Walter and Donuts shirt
What about pickles?
or pickles, a pickles shirt. Yeah.
Be cool.
But yeah, join us on Wednesday, as always, for Beyond Saltmarsh. And then, of course, right here on Thursdays again. Yeah, anything else, everyone? Anything else?
Are we gonna raid?
Oh. Yeah. Let's raid. Who should we raid?
Who's up right now?
We'll raid Phoenix.
Awesome.
I'm not in that view.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Vamp, thanks for all the community subs. Cherry Thick, thanks for the bits. Fantasy Animal Vegan, thanks for throwing bits our way and helping us survive another wonderful encounter. We love you guys. We'll see you next time. We'll see you tomorrow night. Bye.
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 Do magic.